What is up? What is up, mi gente? Happy Tuesday morning here in Sydney, Australia. A little bit gloomy. Monday night for you. Yeah, it has. Oh, sorry, I forgot to unmute you. GG's.
Oh.
But
I said, well, I had a lot. Whoa, what's happening in my ear? Just heard myself. That was crazy. Sorry. It literally sounded like I was an astronaut for like 3 seconds and I could hear myself. I hope the audio is okay.
yeah,
I'm a little bit worried. I mean, let's try and listen.
Right now. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. That feels better. That feels a little bit better there. Yeah. Why not?
I think we're all right. Let us know if we're okay. Wow. You know what's really funny, guys, is Badaki was like, "What? Jacob's spamming the chat. What is he doing on his spam?" I was like, "Bro, he's literally singing a song for us. The effort is unreal.
I was just like,
Never gonna give you up."
I was just like, bro, Jacob just spammed the chat. I was like, I don't know if that's good or not.
I was like, "Bro, read it. It's a song. My guy's singing a song." I just thought that was hilarious. What a way to wake up. What's up, Steve? It's 9 a.m. here, guys. We're doing this an hour earlier because the Jags game is on, and I want to watch Trevor Lawrence. I got a lot of dynasty stock of Lawrence and Etienne. I want to see it. So,
yeah.
Big shout out to Calder, Jacob, Billy, Kendall, Sean. Yep, it's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday morning. And Chase. Big thank you to everyone who is watching the stream over there on Twitch. Got a couple here on YouTube. We got a couple. If you could please drop a like on this video, that would mean a ton to us.
Absolutely.
Let's see if we can potentially hit. What's the goal for this one, Badaki? What's the like goal for this one?
Let's just keep it simple. Keep it at 20. Really simple today.
20 likes.
Nothing
20 likes
crazy.
is the goal.
It's a little bit shorter today. Like I said a little bit earlier, so a lot of people may not be on. We got John Chaos in the chat. What's up, brother? Oh, man, what a day.
What's up, TNT? All right, so we actually have very, very exciting news. Okay. We have actually officially filled our redraft league. It's filled. It's completely full.
Completely full.
If there's a Brian out there, please message us. We've tried to email you multiple times. Anyway, just get back to us because we want to get you in a different league. But our redraft leagues are full, guys. Completely full. After this live stream, I'm so excited. Actually, no, we have to wait. On a live stream, probably tomorrow, we will set the draft order for that draft.
Yeah.
Okay, for that redraft league. Super, super excited for that one. In Dynasty, we still have a couple spots left. We might do a 10-team Dynasty if people don't sign up, and that's okay. That's still a fun way to play.
Yeah.
But anyway, big shout out to you guys for joining the stream. We're excited today. 940. I can't believe we're at 940.
That's crazy.
I feel like we're on the road to 1K. And again, I just want to say thank you so much to you guys for believing in us, for being a part of this.
Yeah.
Last thing I'll say is just quickly, we have to do a quick plug. If you want to be in a league with us, we still have 2 Dynasty spots left.
Only 2.
Link in the description. Patreon.com/fantasythenfam if you want to sign up. Our redraft leagues are completely full, which is amazing. We did not know, if that would happen beginning of the week or the end of the week, and it's already happened, which is amazing. What's up, Tommy? So why don't we tell people about the mock draft today? What kind of mock draft are we doing?
Yeah, it's really simple. PPR redraft mock draft. I think it's most common coming into this season, draft season, 2 weeks away from the season, from the kickoff, which is crazy. Less than 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Hey Siri, how many days until September 9th? 16 days until we actually kick off here. But yeah, that is absolutely crazy. But yeah, simple 12-team redraft mock draft. 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, tight end, a flex spot, and about 5 to 6 bench spots. Really simple, straight to the point here today. So if you would like to join any mock drafts in the future or right now, go to our Discord. That link is in the description, solo.to/fantasylandfootball. Join our Discord. Go to our mock draft tab, and we will be dropping the link there. Really simple. We try to give everyone the chance to get in. So first come,
I just pasted that link in the chat as well. So if you're in our Discord, you're going to see obviously in the mock draft channel. We're going to drop the link to join this. I do expect it to fill up relatively quick, so make sure you're there. Make sure you have the Sleeper app downloaded. Should we drop it? Let us know in the chat. Is now the time? Are you guys ready? Are you ready for this? I think we hit Twitch affiliate as well. Big love to you guys as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's another thing. We hit. Come on.
Big love.
Look,
it's awesome to see you guys supporting us.
Yeah, we just have to set up the Twitch affiliate. We just have to go through a couple channels really fast just to see if we're gonna be doing the right thing. But that should be up and running very soon, at least before Talk It Up.
Yep.
Am I right?
All right. Cole World said he's typing. All right, people. I'm gonna drop the link here. It might be a little bit delayed for you, but make sure you're over there on mock drafts now. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. You can switch to the other screen now, Badaki. Let's see how this feels.
Here we go. Let me go.
All right, so we got Chase in.
Chase is always
Alice and Killer K, Billy, Sean, Tommy, Cole World.
Come on.
Alderson.
We got 2
Tebow.
Oh.
1 spot left here, and it's C-Sox. C-Sox, if you're watching this. Oh, what's up with the stream?
Oh, my goodness. I have no idea what just happened. I went to the wrong one.
C-Sox, if you're watching this, no auto drafts, brother. No auto drafts. We need you to commit. All right. Big love for everyone getting in. If you didn't get in, don't stress. Let's hang out. Let's have a good time. 17 people watching. Big love. I think our like goal is 20 likes. I think we can hit that together. So help us out. Drop a like on this video. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy started. There's no reason to not start straight away. 12-man PPR redraft mock draft. 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, a flex, and 6 bench spots. Let's go ahead and get this started. Here we go.
Let me ask a question. I'm pretty sure this would be a common question. Are we still doing a draft grades because it's a little bit shorter today? We want to watch the game depending on the time.
I think what I was planning on doing is after the 3rd round. So when it's my 3rd round pick, I'm going to change it to 30 seconds just so you guys know, because I really want to watch this Jags game. I have a lot of stock invested in ETN and Lawrence and Dynasty League. So we'll do quick draft grades at the end. Yeah, of course we will.
We'll definitely try to get some quick draft grades. Maybe what we should do is just give draft of the week instead of drafting all of them. Obviously, that might be hard because we need to go.
Because then we have to have those conversations, Yeah. Because that's hard.
Yeah,
what's up, Lakers? Thanks for joining us, guys. 16 people watching, 10 likes. In theory, we could get to 16. So help you boys out.
Come on.
If you don't mind, show some love. All right, CMC, Cook, Kamara, Henry, Saquon, and Zeke. I don't think that is surprising, except for maybe how far Zeke fell. I think for you and I, Zeke is our consensus 4. We both have him at 4, and I think if he's available at the 1.4, we would be taking him all day.
And we have your boy Austin Eckler going up the ball 1.8.
Oh, really?
Maybe Tommy took him because he knows what's happening. But who knows? Anyways.
You really just had to snipe me right. Y'all know how much I love Eckler. He's my RB5 this year.
I mean, this should be easy.
I know. It is. But I'm also just sad that Eckler's gone.
It's okay.
Let's see.
Lopez was good, brother. Lakers was happening. I think it's the first time Jesus is in the chat, if I'm not mistaken. He just also signed up to our Patreon. Shout out to you.
Jesus.
I think he.
Why'd you say Jesus? His name's not Jesus.
It says Jesus. Is Jesus?
It's
Lopez.
Jesus, bro.
Jesus is Jesus in English.
Hey, just let us know, Jesus. Is it Jesus or Jesus? Hey, Jesus, I messaged you on Patreon, my guy. You just filled our last redraft spot, my dude. So really excited. I sent you the link to join that league. Thanks for joining the live stream as well. I'm hyped to play with you, bro. In this redraft league. So Total Pie Master, what's up, man? I don't think we've had you on the stream before. He said Saquon's too early. I 1000% agree with you. Badaki's going to disagree.
Yeah, I'll take Saquon.
I'm going to agree with you. I actually have Saquon outside of my top 10. He's my 11. I know. Calm down. I know that's a little bit low, but the reality is for me, I don't want to start my season with someone who I don't know when he's gonna start. I don't know what his workload's gonna be. So I totally get where you're coming from there. I am on the same page as you. I know I'm probably too drastic on that side, but I'm definitely in the same headspace as you there, man. Badaki just believes that he'll be back. He'll be ready.
Yeah,
Aaron Jones.
I definitely
I
do
love it
believe.
getting Aaron Jones at the 2.3.
Yeah, I'm going based off my rankings here. My new rankings. I want to see how it feels. Once again, we just released our rankings. If you're part of our Patreon, if you're part of our Patreon community, there we released our
Yeah, any
final
tier,
rankings.
by the way. I mean, it's literally
Yeah,
like from the lowest tier upwards.
we released our final rankings this morning, your time. So Monday morning your time, we released it. It should be up there if you want to check it out. So I'm just going based off my rankings right now, just to see how I feel. If I feel like I need to be making a little bit more changes, once again, we're going to be updating our rankings so all throughout the season. So
We are lower on Aaron Jones than the consensus community. I think a lot of people have him RB5, RB6. We're not there.
Yeah.
I still think that they want an RB by committee approach. I know they paid him money, but I think it would be stupid of us to assume that AJ Dillon won't have a role in the goal line, that he won't have a role in this offense. They almost made the Super Bowl with what they were doing last year. It was frustrating for fantasy, but it was great for their team. So I have Aaron Jones as my RB9. I actually moved Jonathan Taylor down one spot right before we released those rankings. He's my 10. Jones is my 9. People are going to say that's too low, but if I can get him in the second round as my second running back, I actually love the way that this has started for me. Adams, I see Calder's trying to do a no RB strategy with the two best at their position, Hill, Diggs, Metcalf. We see a massive run of wide receivers there. And I think it makes sense, right? Because the drop off in running back it happens around the mid of the second round.
Yeah, it definitely does. And you know what's interesting about that is there's some people that have gone Travis Kelce, Devontae Adams. If I'm not mistaken, Calder did the last mock draft. I'm pretty sure
he likes the 12.
I don't know if that was him, but his team came out pretty decent, and he had some lower tier running backs. So it is definitely interesting.
We have now seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide receivers off the board. That's crazy. Big love to everybody watching over on Twitch and on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, we're trying to hit 20 likes together.
Yeah.
We're at 13. You can maybe help us get there. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. We got a bunch of live content coming up during the season and, right now during the preseason. Ed Mack, what's up, my guy? Jesus says, "LOL, I don't care, bro. Works either way." Yes, sir. So just check your Patreon, Jesus, and we've already sent you a link to join the league. And once you're in, we'll actually, just so you know, Jesus, we're gonna set the live draft order on tomorrow's live stream. So that will be really fun.
Yeah.
To be a part of, so everyone knows where they're mocking. We'll set the draft date. Yep, a lot of people agreeing with about Saquon, talking about Aaron Jones. I don't really like taking Barkley before 7th, to be honest, maybe 6th. Pie Master said, "How do you guys feel about Gibson? The hype is real, but it doesn't seem to get the third down work in preseason." So this is one of those lines we have to. I've been talking so much. I'll let you answer that question.
No, it's sometimes you take over, but it's okay. Look, Antonio
there might
Gibson,
be some deeper conversations we have to have here.
Yeah, look, for me, I'm not worried about Antonio Gibson in the third down back row. If you know and if you watch our top 10 running backs, Antonio Gibson's definitely on that list, and I think he's our consensus RB8 or 7 or something like that.
He's 8 for both of us.
Yeah. He's going to get work, okay? Yes, he may not be getting work in the third down, but he was also a wide receiver in college, and they're going to be utilizing him this year because of that. J.D. McKissic was taking a lot of those opportunities last year. But, we expect that workload to get better. It's the second year in this offense, maybe with a new quarterback, yes. A more competent quarterback, yes. But Antonio Gibson, I don't think there's no doubt that he can finish in the top 8, this year.
Yeah, and what I would say to that is, guys, he finished as the RB12 last year. He was RB8 before he got injured, and he didn't have the pass game work. Could you imagine if he even takes 20% of the workload that J.D. McKissic had? I think that he's going to eventually be the 3-down back. When that happens this year, I don't know, but I think there will be more of a concerted effort to get him involved. I'm confident in Gibson. I think he is one of those guys who has top 5 upside, who's not going in the.
Oh no, you just lagged there, brother.
Sorry. What did I last say before I lagged?
I was listening, but at the same time not.
Yeah, classic. Anyway, I think Gibson is one of those guys who has top 5 upside, not going in the top 5. Last year, he didn't rely on the passing work, still had an amazing year. This is a guy who's the goal line back, and I don't see that stopping. I don't see the offense getting worse. I see there being more scoring opportunities. The offensive line is still good there. I like Gibson this year. Definitely a guy I'm comfortable taking at the end of the first round, which might be too early for some people, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, the beauty of fantasy football is there is so much room for difference of opinion. And I think that's what you and I would always do our best to try and cultivate is, hey, if you have a difference of opinion, that's actually okay. Like it's okay that you see things differently to us. That's the kind of community we're trying to build. Is hey, you see someone differently? That's okay. Like tell us why. There's probably a valid argument. Every year there's rankings and almost no one's ever gotten them 100% right. So that's what's awesome. I love that fantasy. Everyone loves their guys and has good legitimate reasons as to why.
All right. This is a point where I want to get my third running back. Okay.
Okay.
According to my rankings right now, I should be taking Javonte.
Okay.
I don't know. I just feel it's a little bit too early for me still. But once again, I'm going to go according to my rankings. So I'm taking Javonte Williams as my RB3.
You son of a bitch.
That was my thought process there. I like it, but for some reason I feel like I should be going somewhere else.
Okay.
Still, which is weird.
I'm on the board here, and I've heard a lot of people really worried about the Bucks wide receivers. Okay, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. I've heard a lot of people very, very worried about this. I am not one of those people. You guys know how much I love Tom Brady. You know the season I project him to have. Crazy, crazy good season. So seeing Godwin and Evans there, it makes me extremely happy to take either of these guys. I love them both. PPR, I'm going to take Chris Godwin. I think he has a great year ahead of him. I love the way that I started this draft. I'm going to quickly pause the draft, guys. We're going to go to 30 seconds on the clock now. Okay. 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go.
Remember, it's a little bit faster because we're trying to watch this Jags game and kind of once again evaluate Trevor Lawrence and this whole offense. Kind of give the opportunity for everyone to also watch that game.
Yeah. Cole World says Mitch Trubisky, quarterback 1. Patty Mahomes in the 4th. Yep. I think Patrick Mahomes, guys, in your home leagues or wherever you draft, is going to go probably in the 2nd round. We don't want you to be those people taking him. If we can help you with anything, don't take a.
Oh, once again, his internet. The internet keeps going in and out for you today.
So frustrating. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Don't take a quarterback in the 2nd round. Please, if we can help you with anything, don't take a quarterback in the 2nd round. If you want to get an elite guy, which by the way, who knows how the quarterbacks finish this year.
Yeah.
If you want to get an elite guy, wait till the 5th. Kyler will be there. Josh Allen might be there. And even if they're not, that's okay because you don't need to take a quarterback that early.
And by the way, we're going to be doing after the game our Ride or Die, our My Guy podcast today.
Yeah.
We're pumped about this one. We're excited. I actually have a quarterback maybe some people don't expect.
I just got a tweet. Daryl Henderson hurt his thumb.
Yeah.
And doesn't have a sense of how bad it is. Next steps. Henderson did not return to practice.
I think
everyone laughed at me. Everyone laughed at me when I said don't draft Daryl Henderson. I'm not going to take a victory lap on an injury, by the way.
That's terrible. I mean,
that is bad. I shouldn't take a victory lap on an injury because I can't never predict that.
Mm-hmm.
But I did tell people stop drafting Daryl Henderson so early.
I think that I think he'd be okay. He still has 2 weeks. If it's some sort of ligament,
I hope so. I actually hope so.
If this is some sort of ligament injury, I definitely believe he will still play. He'll probably have it wrapped some sort of way, in a way that he can actually carry the ball and hold the ball properly. But I don't think it's too much of a concern. I mean, shoot, Chris Godwin was playing with it looked like 3 fingers last year.
If Henderson can stay healthy, he'll be great. But also, we're assuming that there is no committee in that backfield. I'm not sure that's the case.
Yeah.
I love. What Total Pie Master said makes sense. I get it. Hey, big love for showing up on the stream, guys. It means a lot to us. Drop a like if you don't mind. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. We're at 13 likes, trying to get to 20 on this live stream. We'll see if that's possible. So Henderson goes at the 5-2. Look, I'll be honest. At that point, if he is healthy, that's great value, right? I think the end of the fourth is where it starts to be like, let's start. I think the guys you can consider him over is like ETN, Gaskin, Hunt. This is the range where if you need a running back, you can start considering Gaskin. The reason I've told people not to do Gaskin before is because he was going in the mid third, and I was like, "Can we pump the brakes on this?" Someone said Ed said it's a thumb. Just cut it off. I'm not sure that's how it works, unfortunately.
Just get it out, man. Ooh, how you Killer K? You on auto draft, by the way. I'm pretty sure 30 seconds is a little bit less now, so a little bit hard. Just go to the Q section, turn off auto pick there. But yeah, it's so Zarrell Henderson. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about grabbing him.
What picks on the board so far have surprised you, Badaki? What's been a pick that stood out to you thus far in the draft?
I think everything is going pretty normal right now. Hold on, let me just go through it. Yeah, everything's going pretty normal. It feels natural at the moment. You're on the clock here. Yeah, I'm actually happy with the way it's kind of going. It seems like a really typical draft. No crazy surprises at the moment.
Yeah.
Let me just get ready because 30 seconds comes really fast here.
Shoot, you're right. Okay. Shoot.
Mike Davis.
Oh, that was not the pick I wanted, but it is what it is. And I'm not completely upset with that pick, but probably not what I would have done.
I'm going with my rankings here. With my new rankings, according to my rankings, the best available wide receiver at the moment for me is Deontay Johnson.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't mind that at the 5'11" there. I have a little bit high hopes for Deontay with Big Ben coming back another year. It's actually really exciting for me to actually have some love for a Steeler wide receiver. You know, it's been a long time, at least for me, to have that.
I know. We have definitely not been on the Steeler wide receiver train thus far. So I bet Calder was hoping that Davis would have fell. That's a bad way to say that. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Waller is definitely a good pick there at the 3.6. That's great value. I think Chase has done really well in this draft so far.
Yeah.
The way he started his draft, it looks nice. I actually like Mostert more and more as we get to draft season.
Okay. Next best available guy for me is Devonta Smith over Jamar Chase.
Okay, so I want everyone. I was looking at Andrews. I was looking at Hawkinson. I typically don't take these guys. I've said this on our tight end rankings that were released for our Patreon bonus podcast that I'm not going to be taking these guys, but that's because they always go in the 5th round. I'm looking at Andrews here. He's my tight end 4, and I knew that these guys probably wouldn't take it. But Aki's not an advocate of taking a tight end in mid rounds, and I knew that Calder already had his. So I went Davis, hoping that Andrews would come back. These are the kind of things you need to look at in your drafts, guys. Okay, what do the people ahead of you on these turns have? What do they typically do? Not to say that I did the right thing or anything, but I think that Andrews at the 6.3 becomes a pretty good value. So I'm pretty happy getting him at my tight end 4 there in the 6th round. Now I don't have to think about tight end for the rest of the draft, and I like the depth at wide receiver in these drafts as well. So
right. Okay. So let me.
That's just an example of like, hey, know your league, know the draft board. I think the way to have the most successful draft, Badaki, is to know the draft board. Who's on the board, and who do people need? Because if you're in a position where I'm gonna make this pick, but I want this guy to fall. If you can know those two things, it will help you out tremendously in drafts. Hawkinson at 6.6 is pretty good value. Then we got Dak off the board there. Chase's team is shaping up pretty nice.
Chase learned a lot. He got the. When have we drafted with Chase already? Yeah, we did. We have Dynasty with Chase.
Yeah.
Do we have a redraft with Chase? We do. Hey, we're going to be doing.
Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, we got a redraft with Chase this weekend. That's in our redraft leagues.
And
there.
Sean. Don't forget Sean. I'm pretty sure Tebow fans in there. I'm pretty sure
Sean's in there.
Billy,
Tebow's in
if I'm
there.
not mistaken, is in there.
Tebow fan will be ecstatic to hear that league is full.
Mm-hmm.
My guy was doing ads for us. Not really, but he was like, "Hey guys, let's do this."
Oh man. Here we go. Yeah, I was waiting on Davis caller. Okay. Ed Mack, Mostert versus Lions or Julio versus
Dang. You know, I want to take a moment. We're in season time now.
what just happened?
We just got a question in the chat about who do I start? This is now the season.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're gonna have this and that. Oh, let me show the board. This or that, who and this. Mostert versus Lions or Julio versus Arizona. Is that week one?
This is from Andrew Siciliano. Sean McVay says Daryl Henderson hurt his thumb at practice today. Calais needs surgery and was waived. We feel good about the group that we have right now. We're going to continue to evaluate it.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Ring, ring. Hey, Todd. How you doing, man? How's those knees?
Could you imagine that happened?
You all right, man? Are those knees okay? Yeah, man. Yeah, ready to play. Okay. Come through.
Come through. I got to post this real quick on our Twitter.
No.
Do you think? Know.
Look, for me, in reality, like you think about it, you're about to be coming up in 2 picks, by the way. I don't know.
Okay. What were you going to say? You sound like you had something big to say.
I'm just waiting for the clock to kind of come down. I really want to make sure I'm drafting the right way here because I really want to feel out how everything is going. You're on the clock currently right now.
Okay. All right. So,
answer your questions.
Why is Williams and Connor going this early?
I don't know.
I think that's too early. I'm just going to put that out there. I think that's a little bit too early for those guys. Looking at the board, there's 2 wide receivers I want here. But I'm going to take the one that I think won't be on the board, and that's Robbie Anderson. So I love having Robbie Anderson as my wide receiver 3. That looks real good in my opinion. What's up, Adithya?
Laviska Chanel as your wide receiver 4. Talk it up, boys.
Talk it up.
Talk it up.
Can you address some of those questions in the chat as I just post this onto our story?
Yeah, give me 1 second because I'm about to be on the board. I have a quick turnaround here. And then I'll definitely be addressing the chat here. Once again, I want to make sure.
Yeah, I just posted, so let me address some of the comments there.
I'm drafting the right way.
All right, Samuel Jacob, what's up? He said, I traded DK and Russell Wilson for Pat Mahomes and Mike Evans. I have Kelsey and wanted the Mahomes pair. I had DK and Russell Wilson. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's not a terrible trade. If you prefer your guys, you prefer your guys. But Badaki's on the clock here. He's got 15 seconds left to make that pick.
I think I'm going to get my tight end here. And Dallas Goedert.
I am, again, we're just going to give our opinions here, not that they're 100% right or not. But I do think that some of the running backs that went in the 7th round, I'm not a fan of some of those running backs that went there. You guys know I'm not going to wait for him to come back around. I'm going to grab Tom Brady here in the 8th round, my quarterback 6. I love this team. If I could have this team going into a season, oh my God, that would be beautiful.
Yeah, let's go. So Ed Mack, Mostert versus the Lions or Julio versus Arizona. I mean, you have to go Julio still. It's so hard because this is the first time seeing Julio in this offense.
Here's the deal with that. I think, just so you guys know, we did this last year where we had a live stream on every Saturday night where you could come on. We'd be there for an hour and we answered everyone's questions. We're going to do that again. Ed, come on to that live stream because I think at that time we will have more information and we will have a better answer for you. I'm just not in the mindset yet of knowing who to start because that's a very difficult question.
It is,
in my opinion.
It's definitely difficult.
But yeah, just pull up to that live stream and it's going to be a good time. Yep, pick up Xavier Jones. Also pick up Jake Funk. I think they both have a chance to be relevant. If one is gone, Xavier should be the one you go for, but pick up Jake Funk if he's there. Still can't believe how late Robbie Anderson goes. I agree. A-Rob, Godwin, and Robbie A. So much volume. I know. I love my team.
Yeah,
And that doesn't always happen on these live streams.
yeah.
But if I could go into a season with this team, I would be absolutely ecstatic having this kind of team to go into a season.
Samuel, I think we missed the one up top. So I
No,
traded.
I thought
Oh, you saw it?
I
Okay,
said
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
I
you
said get
answered.
your guys if you want your guys. You
Okay,
said my
yeah.
thought process was I'd rather get
So,
number one quarterback and do other trades to upgrade from Mike Evans.
yeah.
Mike Evans isn't even like he's gonna be better than people are giving him credit for this year, in my opinion.
I mean, I can't buy in on my. Not saying that I don't think he's gonna be great. I think he was still. I think he will personally fall in those like lower tier. When I say lower
Crazy.
tier, I mean
This
like
guy, we say it every year, is like he's almost like Marvin Jones of the higher tiered wide receivers. He's always underlooked, but he's every year of his career for 7 years, 1,000 receiving yards and multiple, I mean, 5, 6, 7, sometimes 11 touchdowns. And now he's got Tom Brady. So I think he's going to be great this year.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, some good people: Tom Brady, Chase Claypool, Matthew Stafford, and then we have these wide receivers: Tyler Boyd, Debo, Chalk, Cortland.
How good is Pittman there at 8-12? That
Yeah,
seems
that's
like
nice.
really, really great. Like a sleeper. Let's see what happens type pick.
I got Pittman once in the 11th. That's how far down he went one time.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. Sam said, yo, guys, big fan. Shout out to y'all for making my days better and the vid's cool.
Man,
Appreciate that,
all
bro.
love you. Thank you so much. I'm glad we can kind of help you out over there.
I'm glad that you enjoy the content as well and understand what we're doing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cole World said AJ Brown, Keenan Allen, and T. Higgins. Who has that team? Let's see. AJ Brown, Keenan Allen, T. Higgins. Yeah. Hey, look, team one's mean. I'm not gonna lie. People are so scared to draft Debo.
Mm-hmm.
LOL, me included. That's funny. I'm not. I feel like Debo in the 8th is like, let's see what happens, man. Why not have him as your wide receiver 4 or 3? 4 feels more comfortable, but
yeah, 4
there's upside there.
Definitely 4 feels more comfortable.
Yeah, there's upside though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Debo's a guy. We've seen him on the field a couple times. I mean, he looked all right.
The disrespect.
The offense is looking a little bit shaky. At least in this second preseason game, it looked a little bit shaky for both.
I
Trey
will say though,
and Jimmy G.
Debo was on the field more often and was targeted more often. It's just preseason, so take that with a grain of salt. But
yeah, we're gonna be seeing
interesting.
what happens.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully,
like I said, what worries me is that in redraft leagues we might be overdrafting Ayuk, but to be honest, they might be both great values. It's hard to say at this point.
Yeah.
Big love everyone for showing out. By the way, we will talk about all the players on everyone's team. We will give draft grades at the very end. Ah, damn it.
You were gonna take Naeem Hines. I was going for that too. I was hoping that he'd fall to me.
That's why. So there's this thing called hope.
Yeah.
If you just don't have it,
it's just not a thing.
If you don't have it, then you never get your hopes up.
It's actually not a thing.
Pro tip: go into every draft assuming you're gonna do absolutely shit, and then you'll probably do better than you think you will when you enter the draft.
I mean, I have to go with my guy, honestly.
There's someone on the board that I think you should get. I'm just curious if it's gonna be that person.
Well, my first person is definitely gonna be this guy.
Okay. Not who I was thinking, but I see where you're going. What's up, everyone who's watching the stream? 21 people here on YouTube. We got 5 over there on Twitch. Big love to everyone on Twitch. We finally hit affiliate. We're going to be setting that up soon. Drop a follow there if you like the content. We're trying to get to 20 likes on this live stream over here on YouTube. If you could drop a like for us, that would mean a lot. Thank you for joining the stream. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Samuel says, I don't really get it. He has had 7 straight. Yeah, I get it. I get it, man.
For what?
Yep. He's talking about Mike Evans, essentially what I said. We're undervaluing him sometimes. Could you guys think of potential wide receivers I could potentially get for Darrell Henderson and Deontay Johnson? I'll be honest, it's harder for us to construct a trade for you on stream. And what we tell people all the time is like with our Patreon supporters, we have a direct DM with them where we can give them advice on the trades they make or the trades that they get offered. But it's harder for us to construct a direct trade for you. And the reason is everyone in your league is going to view players so differently. So they might prefer someone over someone else, and that player might not be as valuable.
You're on the clock, by the way.
I am on the clock. Basically, what I'm trying to say. Oh. Okay.
You okay?
I'm gonna get the stack just in case one of those guys go down with Tom Brady and AB. Anyway, if you do bring trades, hey, I got this trade offer or whatever on these live streams, we'd be happy to help. But unfortunately, on the live streams, we can't really construct trades for you because there's so many variables. What do I say? It's like going to Sonic and asking, what kind of drink can I get? Well, they're like, there's literally millions of combinations. Same with trades. There's millions of combinations of different people, and everyone views them differently. So it's harder to give those that advice on the live stream, you know?
Yeah. You like food, bro? You talk about food a lot, man.
I do like food.
Chick-fil-A, McDonald's.
Don't get me started on Chick-fil-A, bro. Don't get me started. I miss Chick-fil-A every day of my
Arby's
life.
fries, maybe.
Right there. If I could have Chick-fil-A right now, some nice Chick-fil-A sauce, sweet tea. Oh my goodness.
Would you leave Fantasyland to have your own first Chick-fil-A in Australia?
No. But my mom and dad want to do that.
Actually, bro.
They want to open up a Chick-fil-A in Australia.
A Chick-fil-A? Like a brand of Chick-fil-A? Oh, not a brand, but like not a branch of
What does
Chick-fil-A.
that mean?
I mean like a branch of Chick-fil-A, or like, hey, this is like the Savage's chicken type vibe. His last name's Savage, if you didn't know.
This is a Savage's chicken. Hey guys, come on over to Savage's Chicken. We got chicken for you over here. It's kind of like Chick-fil-A. No, they would try and franchise.
Oh yeah, tell them to get in, bro.
That's hilarious.
I want to be a shareholder, whatever it's called, if I can buy a piece.
Yeah, bro.
Nice little piece.
Michael Thomas auto drafted. I think, that's, what's crazy, bro? I was looking at a couple other people. I try and see what other people do on their podcasts every once in a while just to see their vibes and support other people who do what we do. And a lot of people have Michael Thomas still ranked like top 20, like wide receiver 24 this year.
Yeah.
I saw someone. I was like,
we're not there.
There's no way there's 24 wide receivers. Like, there's probably 40 wide receivers I would rather have.
Yeah.
Over Michael Thomas this year.
We're just not there. It can't, like, the thought process with Michael Thomas, if you're new here or if you're watching later, if he does come back week 8, or that's best case scenario, week 8.
Yeah.
We don't believe he's going to come back week 8. I don't believe it. Even
if he does, what's he going to look like?
Yeah, and then if he does come back, he has 6 games to play, he's not going to break the top tier or those top wide receiver threshold. Maybe he can finish, 25 and lower. That's the best I see him finishing. And then maybe that's a little bit like, hey, you need to reevaluate yourself, but that's the best I can really do.
Who knows? I mean, maybe there's someone who shines. I'm gonna take a risk here. Xavier Jones. Why not?
Yeah, why not, man?
See what happens. You never know. If news comes out that Darrell Anderson needs surgery, I've got a starting running back there all the way in the 11th round. Another great example of knowing the news that happens before your draft, right? There was one year I drafted Andrew Luck, and then 30 minutes later, while we were still in the draft, my guy retires live. And I'm like, dude, I just drafted you. That's something that you can't control. But with that being said, just know the news as well as you can.
You actually have to know the news.
Jesus, appreciate you, bro. Dinner suggestions? No Chick-fil-A though. Go Chipotle. Can't go wrong. I have Dalvin Cook and Derrick Henry on my Tin Man PPR league. I traded for both. If you didn't know, I do a ton of trades. We do a ton of trades as well, bro. Yeah. I think that's like one of the most exciting parts of fantasy is pulling off a deal and being like, yes, I finally got this deal, I don't know if you guys have seen Moneyball, but that scene where they're making the trade on the phone, and then Jonah Hill goes, like, that's how I feel every time I make a trade.
That's funny.
Is Tevin Coleman on the board still? Yes.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Bang
bang.
Just took Big
Never
Ben,
know.
and you'll find out why I took Big Ben later on today.
Okay, yeah. So we can't spoil the Big Ben, but we do have a My Guys, we call it Ride or Die episode that's coming very, very soon. Okay. Oh, Jesus is already in Discord. That's my bad, bro.
Come on, get with the program.
Oh, dude, Jesus, I'm so sorry. You are already in the leagues. You know the issue is here. Sometimes I'm an idiot. But Jesus, you're already in the leagues. Don't stress, man. Someone else messaged us. Anyway. Don't worry. You're good. I was definitely talking to the wrong person. Sucks to live in Europe. Never had Chick-fil-A. Been to the States once. Oh man, that's frustrating.
Where in Europe? Where in Europe do you live? That's interesting. That's awesome.
Yeah, we got a bunch of friends from Europe as well.
From England.
A lot of our friends are like from the UK, actually. Oddly enough.
I'm actually really into. Have you watched Love Island before?
I have, but it's just too much.
I love it.
It's like 50 episodes of just straight nonsense.
Yeah, I love it. We just started. The first time we watched it was this week. We just started binging it. It's amazing. He's in the Netherlands.
Hey, oi, Max Verstappen. Wait, he's from. Is he from the Netherlands? I think he is. I could be wrong.
I feel like I don't think he is.
I think he is from the Netherlands.
I thought he was Swedish, not Swedish.
Do you watch Formula One? That would be awesome. We're big fans of Formula One.
When is it coming back? Actually, that's the real question.
Ed, your question will be answered in our podcast later. We do have a podcast, Fantasyland Football. It's available on all platforms. But we're about to do our My Guys, and pretty excited for that. It'll also be out on YouTube as well.
It's just, what do you think of Big Ben the other day? I think he did decent. What do you think? He was all right.
Yeah, I think he looked okay.
He looked nice, man.
Yeah.
Max is our champ. Yeah, you see? That's nice. That's cool, bro.
Angel, CeeDee Lamb or Woods or Julio as wide receiver 2. CeeDee Lamb for me.
Yeah.
What about you?
Every single day.
Okay. That's funny. Yeah, bro, we are obsessed with Formula One. And right now I've been really frustrated with it because obviously things keep happening where it hurts Max, and I'm like, bruh, y'all need to stop hurting my boy Max. Give him a chance. You know what I mean?
Calder, me and my friends have been watching the same season of Love Island for 11 months, 50 episodes, 45 minutes each. It's a journey. It's definitely a journey, but like
too much, bro. It's too much.
I'm just completely. This is my first time, so maybe I'm just I just love it because it's like I just love the drama and I need drama, especially in lockdown. It's like I need. You
need drama in your life. There's something wrong with you, bro. You need to see someone.
Like
figure it out.
TV, guilty pleasure TV.
Yeah, well, I'm obsessed with The Bachelor, so.
Yeah, what's going on with you, man? That's just
Nation,
too much.
bro. Bachelor in Paradise.
That's too much. That's too much. I can't do that.
Someone's like, unsubscribe. Max really needs to become first this year. Yeah, I hope that they give him what he needs. But honestly, it's not his fault. Like, it's just so frustrating the way everything's fell for Mercedes. It's just so frustrating. But yeah, Junk TV is the best.
Yeah, 100%.
Guys, seriously, thanks so much for joining the live stream. I hope that you had fun. It's a little bit of a shorter live stream. We're gonna do grades here. The great Mike Wright from Fantasy Footballers said something pretty recently about getting Trey Lance with your last pick in a redraft league. I'm not one to normally draft 2 quarterbacks, but I actually love his perspective there. If Trey Lance takes over and becomes this dual threat guy that everyone's scared of in fantasy, and I can get him with my last pick, I'm pretty excited to see what happens with that.
That's nice.
Big shout out to Mike right there. You guys know him. The fantasy footballers are the best. Big respect to what they do. So I'm following his advice today.
You know what? I'm going to follow your advice. I'm going to take Zach Wilson, the guy we both believe in.
Yep.
Why not? Why not take
Why
the
not?
chance?
Yeah. I was either going to take a tight end. I always take tight end or
Yeah.
quarterback, like upside tight end or quarterback late. I was thinking Cole Kmet. I went Trey Lance, but either way, I would have been
That's
happy.
interesting.
Let's give out some draft grades here,
Really
okay?
quick, guys. Really quick. Under 10 minutes here for 10 teams, 12 teams, 10. Yeah, technically 10 teams because we're not going to grade
We
ourselves.
can still have the game on in the background, but you go first. You go first.
Yeah, let me just close. Here. Oh my goodness, what is going on here?
By the way, Jesus, if you're still listening, he did connect his. You know what you're doing, bro. You know what you're doing by now.
Come on. All right, Cold World, CMC, Kareem Hunt, Damian Harris, I just blanked. J.D. McKissick and Chuba Hubbard with A.J. Brown, Keenan Allen, T. Higgins, Michael Pittman. With Callaway there. And then you got Aaron Rodgers in the 7th, which is nasty. Mike Gesicki, who I like a lot with the upside of the nice little safety blanket there for Tua. And the big Trout. This is a good team. 100% this is a good team. I don't think there's anything different I would have done. You got Kareem Hunt and Damian Harris with a PPR monster.
This is a very good team. You're right.
Yeah, with J.D. McKissick there, just in case with the handcuff of Chuba Hubbard. I mean, this has to be an A team.
This is an A. And I just want to preface, because some people do get upset when we give them certain draft grades. Just quickly, guys, these are just our thoughts. Doesn't mean that they're 100% right. Doesn't mean that we know more than you or more than anyone else. It's just our thoughts. And hopefully there's good advice for you to take into your next draft. Okay. Right. So don't be upset if we don't give you a high grade. All right. Alex season. Your quarterback is Russell Wilson. I like it. Your running backs are Dalvin Cook, Darrell Henderson, Trey Sermon, Phillip Lindsay, Damian Williams. Wide receivers are Ridley, McLaurin, Woods, Cooks, Corey Davis, who I love right now as a great value pick, Russell Gage. Tight end is Tyler Higbee, who I also am very high on now.
Thought about
this is a good team.
Competition and giving them more.
I don't know what I'm listening to.
Sorry,
right now.
I was just trying to open up the game.
Oh, okay.
Continue.
This is a good team. My only worry for you is your running back depth, right? If Henderson really is injured, when will Trey get that bigger role? I agree. Trey is the guy to get. Like, look at the value based off of these two guys. Mostert at the 6-1, Trey at the 7-2. I would much rather have Trey at the 7-2 than Mostert, just because I think Trey has a better chance to keep the job long term. It's a good team. It's a good team. I'm going to give this a B+. It's not the A there yet, just because of the running back questions I have. And, who knows what happens with Higbee. We like him, but who knows?
Yeah. All right, Billy. You got Alvin Kamara, Monty, Ronald Jones, Latavius Murray with Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Cortland Sutton, Mike Williams, and Rashad Bateman with Josh Allen. Got the dual threat, Josh Allen, Ryan Tannehill, and Noah Fant and Irv Smith. I like the team. What would I have done differently here? I probably would have taken Robert. I'm just once again nitpicking. I think it's a decent team overall. I like the
Robert Woods
Jones
over
pick.
Thielen.
Yeah, Robert Woods over Thielen. That's probably the one I see here. I'm also seeing, maybe Pittman over Sutton, but I do believe in Sutton, so I understand why you would do that. And then the Mike Williams pick. Is there anyone else I would have taken? I mean, I understand why Mike Williams is high upside. I think I would have
taken OBJ. I would have taken a lot of people.
Yeah,
on the board
I would have
still.
taken Mooney, Elijah Moore. I don't know if OBJ. Those are the two guys off for me. I would have taken. But I do like this team. I think
that's true.
Team.
His starting wide receivers are both from Minnesota, which isn't terrible. Like, they're still going to be both valuable. But that's just not something I would like to do on my team.
Yeah. So this is a decent team. I probably just give it a B flat just because of the two wide receivers on the same team.
All right. By the way, I thought you were going to get Tannehill when you took Kenneth Gainwell, because I think getting him as your starting, like, how the hell did Tannehill go in the 11th round?
I think
that's stupid.
I did this just so I can see once again how I feel about my
Yeah. We're probably sleeping on Mike Williams again. Who knows? We just have a different opinion there. All right, Seahawks. Derrick Henry, DeAndre Swift, Melvin Gordon, Devin Singletary, Pollard, James White. Wide receivers are D-Hop, DJ Moore, DJ Chark. You wanted the DJs. Marquise Hollywood Brown. Tight end is Kyle Pitts. Quarterback is Herbert and Lawrence. So There's a couple of things I personally would not have done. I wouldn't have drafted DJ Moore there. I like DJ Moore, but I mean, I'm convinced that Robbie Anderson is the much better value in drafts if you're wanting a Carolina wide receiver. I would have preferred Robert Woods there if it were me. I don't think I could have taken Kyle Pitts in the 5th. I like Kyle Pitts, but I don't want to take him at that ADP.
Right.
But it is still a decent team. I just think a couple little switches could have made this a better team. This is a B flat as well for me. I think it's a good team, but I just question the value of some of the picks, if that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, Killer K, Say, Chris Carson, Myles Gaskin, Lenny, and Tariq Cohen with DK, Jamar, Debo, OBJ, and Will Fuller with Kyler Murray in the 5th with Robert Trees and Pat the Firemouth Dragon. Look, everything here, I like your running back room because you got the depth. If Saquon doesn't start, you're okay with Myles Gaskin. Lenny is a PPR guy that hopefully he can get some opportunity. And Tariq Cohen, there's some sort of upside. We just don't know. I think for me, the question marks are the wide receivers. I think DK and Jamar Chase are great. I'm just not a fan. Not that I'm not a fan of Debo. He's been on the field. I like what he's doing in preseason. I think I would have taken other people potentially over him. In this scenario, I would have taken a Michael Pittman over him. I would have taken, that's probably the only guy I can think. Maybe even a Corey Davis over Debo. Yes, I'm definitely taking Corey Davis over Debo. And then the same thing with Odell. I would have taken a Mooney, Elijah Moore over Odell Beckham. So that's how I'm seeing it here. I like everything else. I like your tight ends. I think you getting Robert Tonyan in the 10th is decent, and then Firemouth is going off right now. And then Kyler Murray in the 5th. I mean, come on. It's decent there. So I think overall this is a B+ team for me.
Okay. There's 4 minutes until this game starts, so we're gonna have to be quick with these grades, guys.
Rapid fire, baby. Rapid fire. Here we go.
We're almost at 20 likes, by the way. So if you can help us get there, that was our goal for this live stream. All right, Chase. You got Zeke, Mixon, Michael Carter, AJ Dillon, Gus Edwards. Great running back room. That is great 5 running backs to have on your team. Your wide receivers are Cooper Kupp, Brandon Ayuk, Michael Gallup, Marvin Jones, Rondale Moore, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I love it. Love it. Late wide receiver, still value all over the board that you got. Tight end is Darren Waller, which I think is a great value, how late you got him, and Dak Prescott. This is an A team for me. I think this and Cole Whirl are in contentions for team of the night.
Sheesh. Okay. New Zealand, Nick Chubb, Miles Sanders, Travis Etienne, Zach Moss, Dallas, DJ Dallas with Kenny G, Tyler Boyd, Curtis Samuel, Jarvis Landry, TJ, Evan Ingram with Joe Burrow. I like your running back room. I think it's good. I love the Etienne and Zach Moss just in case. Or the Zach Moss just in case. I think for me, where it kind of falls off is your second tier wide receivers. I like Kenny G and Tyler Boyd. You know how I feel about that. I'm not a fan of Curtis Samuel. Once again, I would have taken Mooney, Elijah Moore over those guys. Once again, just nitpicking. These are just our opinions. Jarvis Landry, I think it's a good upside there. I like taking him there. So actually it's good. I think for me, it's just a Curtis Samuel pick. TJ Hawkinson in the 6'6" is great value. And then Joe Burrow, 11-7. I love the upside. I think he's going to do well this year, even with that terrible offensive line. So I'm going to give this a B+, A-, honestly. I really like this team, personally. Okay. Oh, you have Stephon Diggs. Sheesh, I completely oversaw that. This is a great team. I like this pick. This is an A. This is A for me. A-, A-. I would have changed Curtis Samuel. So if I'm nitpicking.
All right, Tommy, you got Eckler, Dobbins, Robinson, Jamal Williams, Devontae Booker. I can tell you right now, the Jamal Williams pick, in my opinion, too high. Cannot be taking Jamal Williams in the 7th round where there's still really, really good value. That's just my opinion, though. Could be wrong. Wide receivers are Mike Evans, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Henry Ruggs, Jalen Reagor. Tight end is George Kittle and Jonnu Smith, and your quarterback is Matthew Stafford. This is a decent team. Your wide receiver 2 and 3 is going to be a little bit difficult to define. But I like the Kittle pick. I like the Stafford pick in the 8th round. I'm going to give this a B+. It's not an A for me because of the little bit of confusion there with the wide receiver room. And also the Jamal Williams pick. There's such good wide receivers on the board there. I just couldn't take Jamal Williams over Robbie Anderson. There's just
Right.
no way that Jamal's going to finish as a higher fantasy asset than Robbie Anderson. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. All right, Tebow fan, JT, Josh Jacobs, James Conner, Naeem Hines, and Giovanni Bernard with Tyreek, Julio, Tyler Lockett, Claypool, and then Logan Thomas and Gronk with Lamar Jackson and Ryan Fitzpatrick. The running back room, I think the same thing. James Conner, wow, at the 7-9. Once again, a lot more fantasy opportunity somewhere else. You know, once again, same thing with Robbie. A Chenault you could have taken. Maybe you were going for that third running back, which is completely understandable. But I like how you took Naeem Hines in the 9-9. So I think you kind of made up for that. I think instead of taking James Conner, yeah, take a Laviska, a Robbie, any wide receivers, and then maybe you could have gotten a Gus Edwards and a Naeem Hines. You know, something like that would have really solidified that bench. But James Conner, once again, 7-9. There is upside there. We just don't know what that looks like. So 7-9 is a bit too early for us. Wide receivers is good. Tyreek, Julio, Tyler Lockett. I mean, a lot of people are high on Tyler Lockett and Claypool. So I think overall this is a decent team. I'm going to give it a B- though. Not in love with it,
Okay.
but it's a decent team.
All right, Calder, Team 12. You've got Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts as your quarterbacks. I like it. Travis Kelce as your tight end. Obviously, I like it. Your wide receivers are Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper, Juju, Michael Thomas, and McCole Hardman. Good wide receiver room. I wonder if you were trying purposely to go zero RB strategy to see what would happen. And it almost feels like potentially Amari Cooper at the 312, you might have been like, I like Cooper. I don't know. This is just my perception potentially. Running back room is bad. Like, let's just be honest. Okay, Chase Edmonds, Mostert. Two guys who have roles that we don't really know what they will look like. We assume what we think they will look like, but I think this is another example of zero RB doesn't always work out when you draft with real people. You know, It's unfortunate. It's a nice thought to have. It's a nice thing to try, but unfortunately, more times than not, zero RB. It doesn't look good because of the RBs that you end up getting. By the way, I've heard reports that David Johnson's role is going to be significantly different. Like he's not going to be a big part of that offense. I could be wrong. That's just a report that I've heard. But yeah, just the Edmonds and Mostert thing, it kills the team, doesn't it? I love everything else. The Edmonds, your running back room, I think we can all admit, just didn't actually pan out. I love like trying the zero RB strategy, but then normally I'm not happy with my team. I think you might see it the same. So this is a B flat team.
Yeah, I guess really quick so that people know who is drafted of the night. I think it was Cole World and Chase were the two people that we really liked. That we both gave them A's. For me,
I think Chase.
I will say Chase
has the better team
because of Waller.
Because of Waller.
It's hard because Cole World has better wide receivers.
It's hard though because he's got CMC.
I think he has better wide receivers, Cole World as well. Cooper Kupp,
better quarterback, better tight end. I think that does put it just over the top. But the quarterback is up for debate, but tight end isn't, right? So I guess that's where.
Yeah, I don't know. I think.
But let's be honest, the wide receiver core for Cole World is
better.
Much better.
Yeah, I think Chase has a good wide receiver 1 and 2, but that third wide receiver down here, Michael Gallup, that's where it falls.
Well, Marvin Jones, I love him.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna say it's a tie. I'm gonna give it to both of them. Because they both have strengths in certain areas. But what do you think?
Yeah,
you might have the overall say of what happens here.
Oh no, I mean I think for me is like the way I look at it is like you're taking T Higgins, I know for a fact, over Michael Gallup, over Marvin Jones, over Rondale Moore, and St. Brown.
Of course, yeah.
So like if we're going, because if let's just say the running back room is even, let's just say the quarterback room is even, Chase wins in the tight end room, so then it falls to the wide receiver room.
Yeah.
Right? So then AJ Brown, Keenan Allen, cool. Cooper Kupp, Brandon Ayuk, cool. So who's the wide receiver 3? T Higgins is better out of all those guys in our opinion. I think we can both agree.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that's where it kind of has an edge, but it could be wrong.
Okay, so you're saying Cole World?
Yeah, I'm saying Cole World. Maybe both.
All right.
It's a tie. Woo!
I think it's a tie. I actually think they both have strengths in different areas.
Yeah. But
So I would say Chase and Cold World take it home. Normally I can define a winner, but I feel like both of these teams are really, really good.
yeah.
I loved my team. I'll just throw that out there. I really hope I get a team like that this year.
Mm.
Big shout out to, do you want to do the bum, 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 Chase and Cold World?
Come on.
You are our drafters of the night.
It's
Yeah,
all love.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Drop a like if you haven't yet. We're on 19 likes.
Yeah.
We almost hit that 20 like goal.
It's on a commercial right now, but we do this every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday leading up to the season. And if you watch this later, we also going to be doing start sits every single week for your league. So stay tuned for that. We have the show Talk It Up that we're going to be going live like a Monday night, like today, that we're going to be, or not Monday night, Sunday night and Thursday night games that we're going to be going live. Monday night is not in question at the moment, but for sure Thursday night, Sunday night, we're going to be going live on our show Talk It Up. So make sure you stay tuned for that every single week coming up when the season starts. I'm pumped.
Yeah, same.
Who are you looking for this year today? For me,
Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne.
it has to be Etienne. I have to see more of him. What's his role?
I don't think I have to see more from him. I just want to see the role that he has, and then I want to see him dominate.
Yeah, I want to see Lavishka as well.
I want to see the flash.
Also want to see who these guys are going to be targeting. Who's Taysom Hill going to target when he's on the field, and then who's Jameis going to target when he's on the field?
Well, yeah, I was going to say I'm excited to see Jameis because he's the starter for this game. So
yeah.
Also Marquez Callaway. Anyway, the game is starting,
All love,
and I'm looking at Lisa Salters on the sideline right now.
Come on, baby.
Hey, just so you guys know, we will be for Talk It Up. We will be watching games and reacting to them with you on our live stream. So look out for that this year.
Yeah, it's a little bit different because of lockdown. Not what we expected. We really wanted to be together, but it's all good. We're still going to bring the vibes. We're going to have people in. Zach's going to be live from there. I'm going to be here live in the studio. You're going to see a whole nice little setup here. So it's going to be nice. And just picture that with both of us in the same room, and it's just going to be 10 times better once this lockdown here in Australia is over. Not only just Zach and I, but we're going to have a couple good friends come through, hang out. It's actually going to be a full-on show. Like it sounds like a full-on production, which I hope is going to be presented that way, but we're going to try our best with the resources that we have. So we're excited. We're excited.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Look out for a very good YouTube video for the next 2 days that we're going to release.
Mm-hmm.
My guys for me, my guys for Badaki. There'll be 2 separate videos.
That's right.
We're really excited about these guys, and we will be leaving every draft with them. So, make sure to check it out. But anyway, we will see you guys tomorrow. Dynasty mock draft tomorrow.
Yeah, and probably the
draft reveal.
Yeah. All right, yeah. All love.
Jalen Hurts won't be on there.
Latest.
All right, y'all. Big love.